I have a secret to share with you people, or should I say a confession. That's more appropriate. You see, one wrong thing that people believe about doctors and health workers is that we are super healthy. Many people believe that we know, teach, and practice healthy lifestyles, but that's not true. Quite a lot of us don't. So, in that vein, here's my confession. Even I wouldn't boast that I live super healthy, sha. I break some rules that I even teach. Last week, I shared a video about 8 reasons you should not go to the toilet with your mobile phones. But, you know now. Although I'm not doing this to defend myself, but irrespective of my practice, this is still wrong and I feel guilty for doing so. Although it happened before I made the video, I still had the knowledge. But my disobedience in this case saved my life instead of ruining it. That's surprising because it's supposed to be the other way around. However, let's find out how it happened by diving into today's video. Strapping for this. When I moved into Saudi Arabia newly and I was being lodged in a hotel, that same day that I got lodged in the hotel, I went to use the restroom and I carried my phone. Unfortunately, I shut the door. When I was done, I wanted to come out. I realized that the handle from inside was faulty. So there was no way I could come out. And I was the only person in the room. That's how I was stuck. Luckily for me, I had the number of the hotel manager. But the problem now was I just came in newly to Saudi Arabia. I don't know how to speak Arabic. And the manager doesn't know how to speak English. How was I going to do? Since he couldn't understand me, he got someone that could speak a little English. And the person asked me what room I was. I didn't take note of the room number. So I couldn't say anything. And it's not as if his English was good. I didn't know Arabic. So I couldn't even say my Arabic was poor. I didn't know Arabic. I couldn't tell the room number. Then I remember that when I came in, shortly after I was being carried to the room, I made a video in which I showed my wife the room. So I made a video from outside, from the elevator. I showed her the entrance and how I entered. And luckily, in the process of showing the route from the elevator, I was able to capture the room number. That was what saved me. So I sent them the video to see it, and they were able to locate me, open the door, the main door, and came to open the bathroom door. Or else I would have been stuck. I don't know what would have happened to me there because there was no way to come out. The door was strong. So the phone has the capacity to be able to save you. I don't know what would have happened if my phone was not there. That's the truth. Because I was there, it's not as if they'll come and check on me. It's not as if they are coming to regularly clean or something like that. Something that's more of your privacy. Also, and even if the phone was outside, my co-workers call me to likely be the following day. That they'll call me maybe when I'm late from work. They will just call and there's no one I'll be able to pick it. So how was I going to be in the restroom for that long? The phone saved me. And that's why to me, I find it very important that I carry my phone around. I don't try to risk it. So I'm not hoping that this happens to you, but I'm trying to give you an encounter or a story as to how carrying the phone to the restroom saved me, despite the fact that it's medically not advised for you to do so. So I'm not convincing you to do otherwise. I'm just giving you a story and how it saved me too. In addition to this story that I gave you, some health workers argue and give reasons as to why going to the toilet with your phone might not be as terrible as it's being portrayed. So there are different school of thoughts about this. Let's go to find out the remaining reasons. The reasons for going to the toilet with your phone are not as plentiful as the ones I gave you for why you should not go to the toilet with your phone. But hear me out. I'm telling you this because these are some of the reasons why some people are saying that it's not as bad as it sounds. So if you've not watched why you shouldn't carry your phone to the toilet, you can watch it after this. There's no direct order to this. And the first one is that even before phones, there were people that carried books to go and read in the toilet, and it was a thing that made them to be able to really relieve themselves. So some people might carry their phones and they have books, they have things that they can use to relax with. The phone serves that same purpose as the book. Maybe they're reading, maybe they're watching something. It's not just about stress and the rest. So it serves the same purpose. So if we could tell people then that used to carry newspapers or books to the toilet not to stop, why would you now make people to stop carrying their phones to the toilet? So these are some arguments that some people put in and say that it's not as bad, it's not as stressful, it's not as terrible as you're making it sound. People can still carry their phones and wouldn't even need to spend as much time to come down with these particular complications that a lot of health experts are advising as to why you shouldn't carry your phone to the bathroom. So what do you think? Yeah, and similar to that is that some have some particular apps that they will use while in the restroom to meditate or rest, which is also good for the brain. We know that one of the reasons that this habit is being discouraged is that it further stresses you out. So if you're meditating or you have something that is making you rest, be in that space, it achieves the purpose for you and your brain is in the right place, it just empties back. So if you have a phone, mind which app you use on the phone. Some say that they carry it to just relieve themselves of stress and the rest. What do you think? What I will tell you is that when you now see the reasons why you shouldn't carry your phone to the restroom, you try to see how you can counterbalance it. If it's your private restroom, you can make sure that you clean everything properly and sterilize. And secondly, minimize how long you stay there. There should be a maximum time you should spend there. No matter how interesting whatever you're doing on the phone is, develop the habit of not staying for too long. And then afterwards, you just leave. It goes a long way for you. This will really, really minimize the complications that you have from this. Which one do you think is more convincing? I hope as a medical doctor, I'm not advising you to do the bad things, sha. Let me know which one was convincing enough for you in the comment section. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to share it too. And if you're yet to subscribe, please subscribe and turn on the bell notification. Thank you. And I'll see you in my next video.